Hey everyone, it's Kristen Mulcahy, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless, where we've got small town roots, but we've also got nationwide coverage that stretches from Pikeville to Portland, and yes, even across the pond. Lots of solutions with great prices and even better service. And when you need help, you're not stuck just pushing buttons on a call menu. You're talking to someone right here in our region. We care about keeping you connected wherever you go because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Pikeville firefighters train in swift water rescue, and a murder suspect's attorney seeks extra time to compile a witness list. I'm Robin Tillman, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. Pikeville firefighters spent the day on the river, but they weren't fishing or taking it easy. Nick brings us a look at the fire department's latest swift water rescue training.
Pikeville Fire Department continues to look sharp as they go for another round of swift water rescue training. Using the Loviisa Fork entrance in Pikeville, firefighters set sail to review boating and swimming techniques used to save lives. Public Information Officer Hunter Farron tells us more.
Pikeville Fire Department, we try to cover some annual trainings that we don't get hands-on with a lot. We do usually an annual trench training, water training, as well as ropes. Those are some things that just you can lose those skills after not using them for a while. So we try to get out once a year, and especially with water, get out, get the boats out, and all of our swift water rescue technicians out. Try to get some hands-on, do some rescues in the water. Just helps you with boat maneuvers and boat operations, as well as getting in the water and swimming. If we can operate in these conditions when the water's swifter and the water's higher, it's going to make it more real-world scenario for whenever we have to go out and try to be there for somebody. In the recent flooding we've had, we've got a little more experience with it, but that's why we try to keep this training up to date. We want to be the best for our community and try to better ourselves as well, so we can try to serve as to our strongest ability.
There are many scenarios that call for a swift water rescue team to be deployed. Members of the department work tirelessly to ensure everyone is caught up to speed on their training.
In the city of Pikeville, we do have people that come through and typically kayak on the river as well as float on tubes in the river. So with the people on the water, you always have the capability of somebody getting hurt or somebody getting stranded, and we have had scenarios in the past where we've had to go out. People get caught in strainers, which is a really dangerous thing. It's just some natural vegetation and things that come out on the water, trees that fall, something that can hang you up. So we may have to get out on the river during normal conditions and make a rescue then. It's happened in the past, and there's always the possibility for it in the future. Another scenario that we've ran into is US 23 runs along the river, so we have had instances where we've had vehicles in the river as well as people in the river just coming off US 23 or coming off the highway somewhere. So that water rescue has been employed in the past few years to search vehicles that are underwater or submerged when we don't have a witness to talk to find out if there's anybody in the vehicle. So that helps us with rescue and searching in the water itself. So everybody has some form of training throughout the year, and that's everybody on the department. We usually go through that on each shift, and then on the last day we try to get all our technicians out and do some more advanced stuff. Everybody's working together. People that are going to be working together out in a real world scenario. So just trying to brush up on skills that are a little more advanced than what we train on through the beginning of the week.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Nick Collum.
An attorney for the man accused of killing Amber Spradlin is asking for more time to line up expert witnesses for trial. Spradlin's body was found June 18, 2023 at the Arkansas Creek home of Prestonsburg dentist Michael McKinney. His son, M.K. McKinney, is charged with her murder. Both McKinney's and family friend Josh Mullins also face evidence tampering charges for allegedly trying to cover up the crime. The next hearing is set for July 24th in Pikeville, where Special Judge Eddie Coleman wants to review expert witnesses. Attorneys must submit their lists by July 15th. On Wednesday, M.K. McKinney's attorney, Stephen Romines, requested an extra month, saying he still hasn't received 70 pieces of evidence. He also says he needs to know the prosecution's expert list first to know which ones he will use. So far, prosecutors and the judge have not responded. Coming up after the break, it's almost time again for Apple Shop's annual celebration of music and art. We'll preview this year's Seed Time on the Cumberland when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With this Mountaintop Sports Report for Thursday, I'm Brittany Rowe reporting. Lawrence County and Johnson Central advance to the 15th Region Baseball Championship game, while Lawrence County and Pike Central advance on the softball diamond. Mountaintop Sports will have coverage of the 15th Region Softball Championship at 6 p.m. this evening from Stonecrest. Fans can watch the game live on our free Mountaintop TV app and our Mountaintop Sports Facebook page. For the latest area high school and college sports news, remember to check us out at mountain-topsports.com or like and follow us on Facebook, X, and TikTok. Reporting for Mountaintop Sports, I'm Brittany Rowe. Have a great Thursday, sports fans.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
When working traffic in Prestonsburg or anywhere in Floyd County, responding to crashes involving deaths or injuries is the toughest part of our job.
When you're driving on Floyd County roads, there is so much out of your control.
What you do have control over is wearing a seatbelt.
Less than 2 seconds. That's all the time it takes to buckle up.
Those 2 seconds will give you the best chance of surviving a crash.
Especially at night, where the risk of death triples.
Why do we enforce seatbelt laws?
It's not about writing tickets.
It's about saving lives. Floyd County, always buckle up.
Seed Time on the Cumberland is returning to Whitesburg, immersing crowds in 2 days of music and art. I spoke with Apple Shop to find out what's in store for this year's event. If you haven't made it out to a festival yet this summer, add the Seed Time on the Cumberland to your calendars for next weekend.
The Seed Time Festival is our annual free arts and music festival that is basically a celebration of Appalachian arts and culture. Traditionally, it has featured music maybe more associated with the region, like bluegrass, old-time traditional folk. And we still have a lot of that. That's a heavy aspect of the festival. But in recent years, we've really branched out to showcase other forms of art and music existing in our region.
The festival starts Friday, June 6th at 6 p.m. with a punk show and continues all day Saturday with a variety of music genres, as well as interactive art exhibits, crafts, and food.
We're also featuring a gamelan ensemble, which is an Indonesian form of music. We have like funk bands. We have a community-driven, inclusive marching band that is going to lead essentially like a parade through Whitesburg. And every year is different. I think we try to focus as much as like showing as wide of a showcase of the arts and culture in our region as possible. And so every year looks a little different. And I think this year is going to be a really exciting rendition.
The festivities will be happening at the Apple Shop Solar Pavilion in downtown Whitesburg. More information can be found on their website as well as their Facebook page. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman. That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Robin Tillman for Mountaintop News.